Well, hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in and stopping by. You've reached Kathleen Shattuck, and you're watching Soul Level Healing and Guidance. Welcome to my subscribers. Hey guys, thanks for coming back. And if you are new, welcome. My name is Kathleen. I'm a psychic medium, I'm a shaman, and a healer, and I'm here today to do a quick reading for you after a very heavy smudging. I'm using my cauldron here. I have lit a charcoal hookah disc, and I'm burning some benzoin resin. Benzoin smells kind of like vanilla and cinnamon, and it is very good for emotional healing, and that is what I'm feeling for April, and that's why I'm here to do your April reading. So welcome. Go ahead and pull up a seat and let's get started. I don't have a lot of time these days. I've been working quite a bit and doing a lot of healings, so I thought I would come on really quick while I have time today and give you guys an energy update for April. April is really feeling like, I keep hearing April showers bring May flowers, and I think that's exactly what we've got coming up to the surface is a lot of water, a lot of tears, a lot of emotions, and things coming up and bubbling up to the surface, whether that's wounds from the past coming up for healing, but there's deep clearing work that's happening on a personal and on a global scale. So I thought I'd do a check-in with you guys and see how you are doing. And I think we're going to start off with some tarot today. I don't have any channeled messages. I don't have any, crazy things from the mermaids or the whales this month. All I'm feeling really is to just take it easy and to rest and not to fight the changes. One thing that the mermaids have, speaking of them though, one thing they have been showing me is that we need to just be the driftwood. Imagine that you're a piece of driftwood and you're floating in the water. And when you're a piece of driftwood in the water, you're completely helpless to what is happening around you. You cannot control what's happening in your environment or around you. You can only surrender and let go to wherever this water takes you. And so that is what we are being asked to do for the month of April, is to just let it flow, let it go, let life carry you in the direction that it's taking you. Don't fight changes. Don't resist, okay? Resistance is futile, they're telling me. So these are the energies that I'm feeling coming up. I'm seeing a lot of umbrellas. I think there's going to be a lot of emotional storms. For March, last month, I was feeling more of a heart chakra storm. This feels like the storm in the heart chakra has already happened. And now that everything has come up and out of the way, now the really deep, good healing and clearing work can begin. And this clearing work is going back to our childhoods now. We are at a point in our ascension path where we move through the chakras as we move up. And so the first things, that you're going to get cleared when you start your awakening and ascension journey is that your top chakras are going to be cleared out. Your crown needs to be cleared, third eye. These, from the heart up are mostly what people work on developing and clearing first. Because let's face it, the lower chakras, the lower three, your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, and your root chakra, this is where we carry all of our pain, all of our trauma, all of our childhood stuff, our stuff from school and growing up. These deep ancient wounds within us are now what is accessible to be cleared. And that's heavy emotions coming up. So we really need to just sit down and just be with ourselves, sit with the emotions and let them come and let them go. I've been told to not hang on to any outcomes or any attachments at this time. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on some tarot and just see what the cards have in store for April for our little collective that I read for. I'm going to go ahead and start with that Morgan Greer deck. This is a very old deck that I have in my hands. I think this one's from the 70s. So let's see what the Morgan Greer has for us. I'm going to pull 3 cards from this deck just to give us an idea of what we're dealing with for April. And oh, I'm seeing the moon card there as I'm shuffling, and I know that was true with some of my clients earlier in the week. There's been a moon energy. It's like kind of like you can't see where you're going, but you know you have to move. You have to move, but you're not sure where to go or what to do yet. That's the moon energy. Okay, so spirit, angels, guides, ascended masters, guardians, and ancestors. Please tell us what we need to know for the month of April. We've got some big energies. We've got that April eclipse. I'm filming this today on the 4/4 energy portal. So, first card to come out is the King of Swords. All right, the King of Swords is cutting through the bullshit, cutting through, separating the wheat from the chaff. You see that there, literally. And he's also, kind of looks like he's spying on somebody. So some of you might be finding out some information that was previously not known to you. Some hidden information seems to have come to light. That is the main energy for April. It's uncovering deep truths, and the swords represent our thoughts. So, you know, this could be someone seeing a situation one way, but then really cutting away and seeing the truth of the situation was completely different than what they thought it was. This is going to be a lot of big reveals for you guys. It's funny, there's a huge helicopter going across the house right now as I'm reading this. So yeah, there's some dark things that are coming to light. You know, we're starting to really see the masks come off of people now. People who are fake people are starting to crack apart, and it's funny to watch, especially if you're in the know of these individuals. But I want you guys to start really paying attention to who is on your side and who is really like a wolf in sheep's clothing. All right, who is that wolf in sheep's clothing in your life? It's time to take a look. Or is there something, you know, within yourself too that's maybe dark that you are just now starting to see needs healing? Okay, I could read that a couple different ways. Now we had 3 more cards pop out, and I'm just going to go ahead and take them. The next card that came out, so this is the second king now. This is the Knight of Rods, which is the Knight of Wands in the Rider-Waite Tarot. So the Knight, or I'm sorry, yes, the King of Rods. This is the King of Wands or Rods. This king is really standing in his power. He is drawing his line firmly in the sand, and he knows his value and he knows his worth, and he knows that he is better than what he has been treated. And with these 2 cards here, it would seem that we have a few kings possibly at odds with each other. If this has anything to do with a love situation, this could be a choice between 2 people, or one person reminds you of maybe a brother and another of a father, something like that. But they're both kings. One is of the air and one is of the wands. Wands represent our passions and our kind of lower, more carnal desires. The King of Wands represents a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries, okay? And the King of Swords would represent the air signs, which would be Gemini, Libra, and Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? So just keeping that in mind. There's many of you watching, so many different interpretations. Now, the next card that I got is Temperance. Temperance is all about divine timing. The Temperance card tells us, okay, that maybe the time isn't right for going after your passions. The King of Wands or Rods really is in pursuit. He's chasing something, okay? where the King of Swords is more of a mental energy where he has to think about it long and hard before he takes any action. But there's definitely something that you guys are wanting to go after. And I feel quite a few of you, this is women watching me that are sitting in their masculine energy, okay? And Michael is not really, it's not that he doesn't like that, but he is, Michael the Archangel here is asking you women to soften yourselves a little bit. Stop being in such a masculine energy. Wait a minute, slow down, calm down, stop chasing, and go into trust, okay? Trust that there's going to be divine timing at play. Trust that you can't push any situation either, all right? There's something happening here where you are supposed to sit on your hands and wait, okay? And that is the message. So the things that you want and the things that you're trying to go after, whether you're trying to cut through to a truth about something, whether you're pursuing your passions, whatever it is you're trying to go after in life right now, Michael is saying stop and wait, because divine timing is at play. And no matter how hard you try, if it's not meant for you, it's not going to happen, okay? I will repeat, no matter how hard you try, and no matter how hard and bad you want something to be, if it's not meant for you, it will not happen, no matter how much you try to force it, no matter how much you try to force your will. If something is not meant for you, it will not be yours. And so you are going to have to kind of compose yourself a bit here in your patience and temperance, okay? You're being asked to allow the angels and the guides and the creator, your divine blueprint and plan of when you got here, which is your astrology, okay? You're being asked to wait. Wait for the right time. Stop pushing for things. You are being asked to get out of this masculine energy, okay? Push, 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 push. It's time to drop it and let go and give it over to your angels and to your guides and say, you know what? You guys know a hell of a lot better than me than what's going on here and really what's coming for me. So I'm going to let go of control and let my angels do the work for me, okay? That's what you're being asked to do. Because there's a reason for that. There's a reason you're not being given what you want. Because what you want is quite possibly an illusion, okay? The Seven of Cups usually indicates that there is some kind of smoke and mirrors game, some disillusionment. There's also some fantasy going on here and illusions. There's something that is not what it seems to be. And you're kind of being asked to, you know, get some mental clarity on your goals, because it seems to be that there's something you're going after that isn't what you think it is, or can never be what you want it to be. And so you're being asked to essentially let this go. You've got to just wipe the slate clean, let the King of Wands come in Aries season, which we're in now, and just come and clean that slate, sweep it away, and clear the board, okay? It's time to clear the game board and start over. Whatever you have been doing up until now that is not working isn't going to work because you keep putting more work into it, okay? That's not how energy works. Okay, I want to explain something to you about energy in general. And this is when you are fighting for something and you really want to make something happen and it doesn't happen. And it seems like things just obstacle after problem after problem arise around this thing that you want or trying to get or trying to keep, perhaps. Those are all huge red flags and signs from the universe that it's not working. Okay, no matter how much you force your will, if something's not meant to be, it will never be. All right, and you're really only hurting yourself by not listening. Okay, and so this is where the April showers come in for April, guys. We've got to get real with ourselves about what is what's true for us and what we wish and what we want. We need to get to the point where we are not, disillusioning ourselves. Okay, this is being caught up in your own fantasies. All right, this is somebody who is, very ungrounded and not really in touch with their true wants and desires. And I feel like this person wears a mask as well. They wear a mask. So I don't know if that's describing someone around you or if that's describing you, but it's time to get real. It's time to drop the illusions, to drop the masks. Stop being afraid of showing people who you are. It's a big risk in life to be your authentic self. But I promise you, being a total weirdo myself and, basically being persecuted from it or about it, even from my own family, I did it anyway, because you know what? Nobody's going to stop me from being who I really am. Because once you are and you let it out, you just let out who you really truly are and don't make any apologies for it, it really helps life go a lot smoother. So whatever's buried inside of you, whatever you're trying to hold back or hold on to, something's toxic here and needs to be released. So whatever that is for you, I want you to use this eclipse energy coming up on the 8th. Hopefully, my video is out in time. But if it's not, and, the eclipse has already happened, I want you to still use this fresh spring energy to make a fresh, clean start. Wipe the slate clean when it comes to your thoughts, okay? Start doing mental work to clear your mind. Start practicing mindfulness. Use the techniques that have been, used for decades now by people like Abraham Hicks, Eckhart Tolle, the power of now. Get into this mindfulness and slow down your mind. Start meditating and get out of your head. Also, get outside. Okay, this is another recommendation. Get outside, get your body moving. These are ways to help move and clear that energy. You guys have to remember that energy is very much like air or water. It has to move or it goes stagnant and it kind of rots. So I hope that makes sense to you. And I think that's about it for this video for April. There's a lot in store, and I hope you guys do your best to, take care of yourselves, be kind to yourselves, and gentle on yourselves during this time. I'm going to put some recommendations for some things I think will help you get through, especially with the kind of, the chaotic emotions and the deep childhood healing. These can be very painful to deal with. So lots of emotional support for this month. Again, I want you guys checking out benzoin. Okay, I know it's backwards on here, but benzoin, benzoin resin. Okay, try to order some of this and see what you think. Benzoin is really, really good for it. Not only clears the energy and kind of lifts the vibration, but it also has this energy of pure unconditional love. It's a very great thing to use for people going through traumatic things, going through soul loss and trauma, any kind of emotional pain. Get out some benzoin and start burning it. You'll notice upliftment immediately. Another thing that I would like to recommend for the month of April is going to be a couple of crystals. One is going to be Gaia stone, also known as Helenite. Okay, this is a very nice example here of a piece of Mount St. Helens ash that has been heated, and it's turned into a glass that turns this beautiful green color. So put that on your list. It's called Gaia stone or Helenite. This is great emotional body healing. All right. And the next recommendation for April for emotional healing crystals and stones is Kumbaba Jasper. Kumbaba Jasper has this incredible ability to both open up and cleanse the heart space, but it also grounds you. So it's like a grounded heart-centeredness feeling when you hold this stone. So put Kumbaba Jasper on your list, spelled with a K, Kumbaba Kumbaba, Jasper, Jasper. So those are my recommendations for April to kind of just help you through the hump. And I hope you guys get through it. And if you need me, I'm here. I definitely recommend some deep root chakra work with this energy. And I'll try to throw in some meditations here for you as well. Look in the description box and I'll have that all ready for you there. So until next month, I hope you guys have a great rest of your April. And remember that April showers bring May flowers. Talk to you guys soon. Take care until then. Bye-bye.